This is a First Warn Tri-City Severe Weather Alert. Here is Chief Forecaster Skylar Doyle.
All right, we're gonna have some more tornado warnings. So we figured we would come back on because we have just got a new warning in our viewing area. So part of what we do here, we're gonna come back on. This goes until 8:45 for Harlan County, including the city of Harlan. Also, technically, far eastern Bell County, far southern southwest part of Leslie County. Yeah, this thing has really just ramped back up. And I don't blame them on reissuing this because this thing has ramped back up rather quickly for Harlan County. Yes, let's go to the rotation detector. We have very strong, where those yellows are, that is very strong rotation pushing toward Harlan. Let me look at our correlation coefficient. Not seeing anything there definitive. Does look like we do have that possible tornado right now heading into the Harlan area of Harlan County. So we are going to watch this here closely. We're going to push this storm off to the east, get you a storm track at 30, about 30 to 35 miles an hour. That's where the storm is. We'll head toward Southwest Virginia, potentially even the Pennington Gap area, the Shepherd Hill area. Tremont at 8:31. Harlan, this will be to you here in about 15 minutes, so at 8:38. And then toward the Bailey Creek area at 8:50. Toward Black Mountain at about 8:54. This will probably cross the state line somewhere near 9 o'clock or just a little before. So this is a tornado warning for the Harlan County area now. We was on with this a few minutes ago, and and this was a warning for Harlan County, and now the Weather Service is back to having this warning for Harlan County because of the threat of the ice of the tornado, and that rotation has now intensified once again in Harlan County. So if I take a look at this, this is from the Morristown radar. Let me try to take a look at this from the Jackson radar. Um, yeah, so it's pushing into far northwest Harlan County right now, and then gonna head east, and it's gonna cross near Harlan. It's gonna cross Route 119 there, and US Highway 421. So again, this is a tornado warning for the Harlan, Kentucky area, and a good part of Harlan County, including Kaywood. Doesn't get to Everett yet, does not get to the Cumberland area, but Wallens Creek and Yancey and Harlan, and Spruce Pine up in Leslie County, Kaywood, the 3 Point Coal Camp, like it's near this community of Smith here as well. We are going to also touch on this storm in East Tennessee real quick. The storm that is just about to push through Wartburg, Tennessee, has a confirmed tornado, according to the Weather Service in Morristown. Let me pop this up. The Weather Service in Morristown is telling me, or is putting out here a confirmed tornado. They just updated this. Let me get to the warning text here. Um, for this one, and that is a confirmed tornado here along the Cumberland Plateau. So we will watch the storm closely. Storm kind of on the northern edge of that polygon the rotation is. So we'll watch that and see if it clips any of our Tennessee counties. Um, and don't have the updated text of it here. I do on here. This is a radar confirmed tornado. Yep, we have a correlation coefficient drop. So here along the Cumberland Plateau, if you know anyone to the north of Wartburg here, let them know that there is a confirmed tornado on the ground there in Morgan County. So do want to let you know of that, but we will get back to our viewing area here, into the Harlan County one, we are going to keep a very close eye on that though. And then also to the south of the current tornado warning, I now have a new area of rotation to watch. About to cross US Highway 119 to the east of Pineville. Gonna push toward Alva and then push into Lee County toward Jonesville. So if you are in Jonesville, Virginia, heads up, we are watching a rotation here to the east of Pineville near US Highway 119 near TJ. And if that continues on its path, that will head for you and could get tornado warning. Circulation there was tight for a second. Um, yeah, so it was tight for a second there when they reissued this tornado warning here in Harlan County. It's broadened out again. And it's got 18 minutes left here on this warning, as it is out until 8:45. So we'll watch that closely because it does have the broad rotation with it. On our rotation tracker, I am going to pull that up. Yeah, that has weakened significantly from what it was when we first came on the air. But that new area here to the south is kind of starting to show up. That'll head toward Path Fork and Rose Hill and then Jonesville as it crosses the state line within the next 30, at least the next 30 minutes. So we're going to watch that area to the south of the current tornado warning. The current tornado warning does not look as impressive right now. The rotation has very much broadened out as it heads toward Wallens Creek and Harlan, which is good news when it was at its tightest a few minutes ago, um, which was right here's when they issued the warning. They saw this scan and decided to issue the warning and then it kind of tightened up really good, and then now it has really broadened out. And even the southern one is broadened too. There is a little bit of circulation as well, pushing into Wise County. But to be honest with you, that is not much. That's very broad. Let me just check the Morristown radar real quick. What we're going to do with that one being broad and most likely not having a tornado on the ground, I plan, and they just canceled it. So the tornado warning's been canceled. So let's go down here to the south and cover this one for a few minutes. It's north of Wartburg, where we have had a tornado on the ground. Here, this one is pushing east. Let me get back to my other radar. And let me take you all back to the other radar. The storm relative velocity. This storm, Weather Service says it's moving east at 40. They have the warning like it's moving southeast, but the warning says east. I am going to put a long track on this. I'm just going to put a long track on this. As long as it don't make any turns, I see it going about like that at 40 miles an hour. This will be toward Knoxville about 9:30. Bean Station at 10:18, Rogersville about 10:43, Greenville around 11 o'clock. Should it hold together that long? The storm has held together for now a couple hours at least. A new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued. It's for Campbell County, here again to the west of the viewing area. Now we're watching this storm, which will take a run at east and northeast Tennessee as well. And this is for Claiborne, Campbell, and Union County until 9:15. It is just for the wind. Not seeing rotation issues in this one right now. Let me real quick just go back to our velocity. Switch to the Jackson radar. And yeah, I'm not seeing any rotation concerns right now in our Kentucky cells either. It concerned me enough to say tornado. So at this time, since we are now to no tornado warnings again in our viewing area, we're going to watch the one to the west along East Tennessee closely. We'll continue to watch any cells that develop and these cells moving in and out of Kentucky. Should we get another tornado warning, we'll be back. We're also going to keep posting updates, so make sure to stick with us again.